Hey y'all, hey, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Nephtara Grace. If you're new, welcome in. If you've been here before, welcome back. Um, it's a gorgeous day out here. It's it's hot. It's supposed to be the hottest day this week, but I still wanted to be outside, you guys. You know, it's great. When I came out originally to do this reading like 15 minutes ago, it was blazing sun like it is now. And then a little cloud cover came. But I still decided to go get a hat so I can see you, and hopefully you can still see me throughout this reading, because sometimes when the sun gets going, it gets like really going. All right, I'm just arranging my crystals. Thanks for being patient with me. You guys, I'm back. I was in ceremony. This ceremony, okay, it was amazing. It feels like I was gone forever. But I think my last reading with you guys was Wednesday. And today's Monday, so it has been a little forever. But yeah, if you're interested in ceremony, go to my website. It's in the description box below. You'll get on the website, you'll go to the little button, you know, that shows you all the things. You'll scroll down till you see ceremonies and rituals. Click there and click join the wait list, and you'll get information and details about the upcoming ceremonies. I have 2 more this year. I have one that's really open to whomever is appropriate for, coming up next month in June on the 21st. And I have one more. It's going to be practitioners only. It's a ceremony for practitioners and ceremonies for medicine facilitators. And that's in October. We're doing a 3-day Samhain ceremony. And it's going to be amazing. So that is more for advanced spiritual practitioners, other medicine facilitators yourselves, medicine men, medicine women. You're welcome to join me. And a fellow sister in October. But for the rest of you, for the rest of us, you have June 21st, which is Father's Day. It is this Sunday, but I promise you, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. All right. I haven't been outside here in a moment. So, we came back to so much rain, and some of my plants had died, but that's okay, because I'd foraged more while I was gone. So I brought back plants to put in. It was a good exchange. So what else do you guys need to know? There's a Patreon description box below. I need to get you guys a podcast episode. It's been a minute, and I've got a few that have been brewing. That surprise I told you that I would have here at the end of May, it got prolonged, so we're actually launching this Thursday, so stay tuned. Yeah, and I'll probably, like, on Thursday, once we launch, I'll be like, oh, go to this website. You guys know, you know how it works. You know how this works. Don't play with me. Okay, so anything else? Ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, the legions who walk with me every day, thank you for protecting me as I channel messages for this tribe. Temperance and the magician, thank you for showing me what I need to see and telling me what I need to know, so I can support the tribe as live, learn, thrive, and grow. It's above, so below, and so it is because it is so. Mikael, Gabriel, Poyel, and Uriel are here, and they announce themselves. So the angels are like, we here. We want to be acknowledged here. It's nice. You know, if you've been rocking with me for a long time, you know, I'll do this whole angel thing. I've got all these other tools and stuff that I don't have with me on the road here. But the angels are always here. They're always here. And sometimes they switch out. Uriel and Mikael are pretty, well, and Gabriel too. They're my mainstays, okay? But I think many of you are not familiar with Poyel, so Poiel. Look him up, get acquainted. He often joins us for these readings, but there's always angels here, and those are the 4 who are like holding down the directions for us, okay? And 2 of Blades. I love that. 2 of Blades for me is a choice point, like a decision has to be made. That Temperance ended up at the bottom of the deck, so let's see what happens. Yo, child, I'm gonna have to get up earlier to come out here and do these readings, okay? I'm just telling you right now. Pray for me. 10 of Blades. A choice about a responsibility? Tell me more. Temperance is still at the bottom of the deck. What is this? Something is supposed to be on 9 rods. It's a bit like choosing to be responsible for an action that you took, but it was an action taken in haste. The Hierophant. So somebody may... they felt guided in the moment. It's very interesting. It's like somebody took a risk, but they felt they felt in the moment that it was like divinely inspired. Seven of Rods. And we'll defend that. So I don't know if this is you, tribe, or someone you know, but it's like the feeling so far is taking a risk and that you feel is divinely guided, and then standing on business once you take that risk. The World. Six of Coins. Yeah, it's a risk to end something. It's like making a choice to head in a different direction. Remember I said Two of Blades is like a choice point. Okay, so this is about making a choice to go in a different direction, but the new direction actually leads to reciprocity, mutual exchange, equal give and take. So it was divinely guided. It was a divinely guided risk. It was like, hey, consider this, you know. However this shows up for you, remember, take what resonates, leave the rest behind for the next person. My bird friends are here. Y'all know how they like to talk louder than me. We're not even gonna go there. Three of Coins. But the birds, this is about who you work with. This is about who you work with. It's like there's an opportunity for you to like branch out or branch off or something and work with a different type of energy than maybe you normally have before. But it's the energy you were always meant to work with. But I don't think you've worked with this energy before. And I'm not saying person, I'm saying energy, because an energy and an entity can inhabit different vessels, different forms, right? So this is an energy you ought to have always been working with this energy, but you were not working with this energy. And the energy is very Six of Coins. It's very equal, very mutually beneficial. So I think before you were perhaps in collaborations that were quite one-sided, you know. You guys, I think I did 2 tarot readings for myself since I last read for you guys. So it's like the cards were calling today, but also that's too many cards. I got it. There's too many cards, but they're all valid, so we're gonna take them. Nine of Blades. Very much what I was just saying, like whatever you've dealt with before, it made you stronger, but it made you stronger because it didn't kill you. You know what I'm saying? So it was hard. Like it was hard. Temperance. But you balanced it out. Nine of Blades and Temperance. There's a maturity, a subtleness that you've gained out of that. Seven of Coins. Quite very grounded energy now. One where you're able to invest in yourself and your future. You're no longer busy putting fires out everywhere. Like you have a sense of focus and direction here. Death. Yeah. And this death leads to the Six of Elixirs, which is touching the World card and the Six of Coins. So it really is like what I was just saying, like this choice point. First of all, you had to earn the choice point, right? You had to earn this Two of Blades, and then you did. And then the assignment was, are you going to choose something you've always had, or are you going to step forward into something that actually feels aligned because it is aligned? Looks like you chose the latter, but let's see the Strength card. See, it looks like you chose. Because listen, that would be like training for the Olympics, where you're gonna compete and collaborate with people on your level, right? So you're training, and then the Olympics comes and you go, no, I'm gonna keep training, no thanks, I'm not actually gonna compete. I mean, that's what that would have been had you not chosen, had you said, no, I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I'd be like, yeah, you're strong enough, yeah, you got strong enough, you went through so much. Nine of Blades, Temperance, like you went through so much. Seven of Coins, like you went through so much. When the time comes to receive the reward, and the reward is an opportunity to play at a higher level, you take it. You take it. Now, you've been in your head about this, or whoever this is has been in their head. Two of Blades to the 10 of Blades and the 9 of Blades on top. It's 21 Blades. So, I don't know. Like, it gives risk, but it gives a guaranteed. And you don't really get a guaranteed, but the Hierophant is out here backing it up. Seven of Coins and Death clarifying the Hierophant. I mean, this is just... I think part of this was also for you to experience yourself. It's like now you move differently than you used to. There's layers to this. But why? What's the 9 of Blades about? So you're worried about... Yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, you get to go from thinking about or imagining what it would be like to live a certain type of life. You get to actually just live that type of life, okay? You earned it. Strength card at the bottom of the deck, you earned that shit. 4 of Rods and the Queen of Coins. Shit, and what's behind her? The 8 of Rods. Sheesh. My dad would say, she. Look, the stability that you've earned, who you've become, you're about to receive so much confirmation on this. Like how there's a way that you move. There's a way that you're showing up for people. You don't see it yet, but you're about to. The Divine is about to show you exactly how you're showing up for people. 4 of Rods, 9 of Blades, Empress. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the very thing, I don't know, as well, because it's funny. I don't know, it's not funny, but because you can't see yourself, that makes sense, right? You need a mirror. See yourself. Because you can't see yourself, yeah, the Divine's going to bring in a mirror for you, but also you're worried about something that's already taken care of because you can't see yourself. I'm going to give you an example in just a moment. Yeah. Yep. So I don't know, like imagine like you hurt yourself, but you don't have a mirror, but you know you touched your face, you know there's little blood, you hurt yourself. And I don't know, say you was off in the woods like I just was, you know, and you don't have a mirror for some time. So you don't see when it heals. For you, there's a wound on your face. For you, there's something wrong. For you, there's something that needs to be healed, okay? You follow me? But to the people who are encountering you, they're not seeing an open wound bleeding on. That's not what's there for them. That they don't see that, okay? They see that something has healed. And even if they don't know what the wound was originally on your face, they can see that it's healed now. So, okay. You know, so if you were to try to talk to them about wound care, they'd probably listen. See what I mean? But imagine that's the case and you're running around worried about hugging people because you don't want to get blood on their clothes. And it's like, but you don't have a bloody wound. That wound is healed. You're not... It's not, I mean, that's not happening. That is the energy out here. Okay, so again, there's something that you've been worried about, how you show up, how you look, or whatever. Or what you think you can and can't do, or however you think you can and can't move, but you can, but you can't see it yet. Strength is still at the bottom of the deck. You can. See, it's heavy on the you can do what you want, and everybody around you can see it, except for you. 5 of Rods and the 5 of Blades. And I think this is interesting energy, because if I'm not mistaken, I mean, we'll keep pulling cards, obviously, but if I'm not mistaken, this is actually coming up because you are someone who can, you're one of the only people who can settle this out. That's why it's coming to you. Because those two are following an Eight of Rods. So this is like some type of communication that's on its way. Temperance. Okay. Okay, so there was somebody trying to stand in your way. Huh. There was somebody who was trying to stand in your way. The Tower, damn. But now they're concerned because somebody was trying to stand in your way, but it's very obvious that they couldn't stop you. They're not, you know, it didn't work. So now they're, I don't know, now they're sorry. That's the best way to put it. Now they're sorry, but you know, that Tower, that means it's too late to apologize. What's up? Justice, nah, there it is. Now it's too late to apologize. Yeah, no. No. You choosing whatever you chose, I'm telling you, that turns the wheel for you. It's water. I didn't even tell you, it's just water today. Post ceremony is water. But there is a payback. I think in both directions is most accurate. Like, you're about to be paid back something that was taken from you, and someone else is about to be paid back something they did to you. That's too many cards, y'all. The Lovers. Now, what is this? What is this? The Devil. What? So, you know, these two cards the opposite. Like, this is a connection. This is a toxic connection. This is bravery. This is fear. This is trust and surrender. This is codependency. I mean, like, I don't know what to tell you. It's like they're the opposites and they came out behind each other like that. So you about to find out who was working against you? But I feel like you already know. It's interesting. Somebody was trying to trap you. Like, pin you in place. So maybe a voodoo doll is significant? Yeah, I think so. I think so, child. I think somebody had a little dolly of you, a little puppet, and they was sticking it. 3 of Elections at the bottom of the deck. I guess they weren't the only ones. I guess they had a little party, a little group party going on, huh? Some obsessed lover. That's who was working against you? With a puppet? I need a moment, because I do feel some kind of way about that. I do. So let me just keep on slinging these cards, because the birds are going off, though. Maybe they feel the same way I do. Ace of Coins and the 10 of Rods. Listen. When I tell you, what did I just say? You're getting paid back something that was stolen from you, and somebody else is getting paid back something they did to you. I'm just trying to tell you what it is out here. So, somebody, listen, I might have gotten in my feelings for a second, but somebody gonna stay in their feelings for a minute. It's given 10 years. I'm just letting you know. It's given 10 years. And guys, I have some mullein. We forged some last week before ceremony, like literally last Sunday, and forged some more. Look at this Ace of Rods at the bottom of the deck, child. Everything is so, y'all, it's like, and by the way, I'll have an energy report up on Patreon for you guys. Probably, probably tomorrow. You'll get your June energy report, your astro diary for June, okay? But it's like we just had the blue moon. It's June 1st, and I'm telling you, y'all, something, it flipped. It flipped. It flipped. Something about this blue moon was very significant, not just because it was a blue moon, but it's like something that normally happened didn't happen this time. Like I feel like whoever this obsessed ex-lover is somebody who does something with moons, with the moon cycles, moon phases, just moon in general. Yeah, this person practices a lot of different kind of stuff. But this blue moon, they were unable to work with it. Why weren't they able? I'm so nosy. I'm like, but why weren't they able to work with it? Okay, hold on. 5 of Elixirs and the Magician. Lord Jesus, they have no money. So whatever kind of work they do, they have to spend a lot of money for it? What kind of magic is that? Y'all, what kind of magic you got to pay a lot of money for? Here's what I'm gonna tell you though. Put that to the side. This little obsessed ex-lover, they broke because of all the magic they tried to buy against you. And that's part of the justice. That's a part of the payback. Imagine paying for poverty spells and you go broke paying for poverty spells on somebody else. But that person make the money back. Hold on. Not just that your little janky ass spells slowed down, because you didn't stop no money, slowed it down. Plus, they get the money that you spent on the spells. Excuse me, Magician card. Child, the Magician's come out on top of the Lovers and the Devil. I'm just trying to tell you something. This was some type of weird ass competition. I'm telling you, you had an ex-lover who was in competition with you, but the event, the Olympic event, was magic. But they was buying theirs. They were spending a lot of money for their magic. I don't think you out here as a queen of coins. I think you was born with yours. You didn't. I don't see where you spent any money on it. I can see where they invested in their own demise. It's a lot of karma in this reading. It's a lot of behind the scenes, multi-layered karma. It's very much you get what you give. It's the whole vibe I heard. It's hot. Let me go. Ace of Rods. Let me go. Spirit is hot. Chariot. What is this? I don't want to talk about that. Okay, what else? This person's a loser. I know that's not very kind, but yeah, I think you break up with somebody and okay, well I said it. The cards just said. They said Hermit reverse and a 5 of coins. This person's a loser. Okay, you see what I'm saying? I'm just saying it, and then the card said it. So we're just gonna say it again. We're just gonna say it. That person is, because this is someone who you know how they say go within so you don't go without. This person is going without because they refuse to go within. somebody who cannot sit with themselves, that codependent ass devil right there, cannot sit with themselves, cannot be with themselves. And they really don't understand that that's why the tables are turned, because you have no problem being with yourself. You have no problem going within. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a way that you're moving that other people can see, and you don't see it yet. But it's because you go in. You know how to go into hermit mode. You said, and turn that frown upside down. Child, please. The king of rods at the bottom of the day. There's always some grown people out here acting like this. Like, you break up with somebody and you're just going to prove to them, you know, that they missed out on the best thing ever by being a jerk. That's going to show them that they should have stuck with you. But people do this. People behave this way. Like, you break up with somebody and they feel like them being an asshole to you is some guy. It don't make no sense to me. Okay, but that's what people do. I've seen it. What else? Let's go. These cards keep coming out. Sorry, guys. These cards keep coming out in reverse. What is this? Oh. Seven of Blades reverse. Something's about to be seen for what it is. I want to say exposed, even though the sun is not here and the clouds just came. But it is more like a curtain falling. And what's going to be exposed is that somebody was cheating. I mean, basically, it's like y'all remember Sword in the Stone, Disney cartoon? Merlin the Magician is battling Madame Mim, the sorceress. And they had this agreement, okay? Like, no fantasy stuff, right? Like, no purple dragons. Like, I think it said, like, no pink dragons, no funny stuff. Okay. So then they start their wizard's duel, because that's what it's, a wizard's duel. And they're shape-shifting into all the different things. And Mim turns into a purple dragon. And Merlin says, Mim, we said no dragons. She said, no. We said no pink dragons. Did I say no purple dragons? I'm telling you, like, somebody out here, they call themselves a magician. They call themselves whatever the hell they call themselves. They cheat. Okay? And they're about to be seen as cheaters. Page of Coins. Child, somebody got Isaiah about to be seen as cheaters. Page of Coins. This is a child. This Page of Coins is a child. Tell me about this. What's up with this? 3 of Coins, 3 of Rods. What's some type of scam or scheme around a kid? A child support scam? What the fuck? I was trying to go. It's hot. I was trying to go. Now I'm all like, what? What's happening? Same as waiting for some money to come in that's not going to come in. That's what it is. Oh, they cheated. Whatever they did, they cheated. They didn't earn nothing. Somebody's trying to run a child support. I don't understand, because I don't think it like a scammer, so I don't understand half the stuff this is. What? Well, it's like 5 of y'all talking at once. So something about somebody trying to claim a child. I don't, what? Child, there's like 5 birds talking at once. So I'm just keep saying they're a cheater. But anyway, somebody's trying to do somebody's trying to forge some type of legal document around a child's birth. Almost like saying a child is theirs, is not theirs. Taxes, child support, what? I don't know. Okay, what is this? Six of Rods and the Fool. I'm just trying to say everything is about to be seen. And it's good for you, and it's not good for this other person. Yeah, there's some type of lie going on about a kid, but there's also like somebody lied about their status, their relationship status, and it's gonna be seen. Somebody said somebody lied a lot. You see me, I'm trying to peel through these lies like, now who did, I get hurt my head, I can't do it. Somebody lied a lot. They lied about being in a relationship. They lied about having a kid. Like, they just lied. This person just lies. And there's a lot of lies that are about to be, the curtain's going to fall on these lies. Okay, what else? That's too many lies to pick through. I ain't got time for all that. Oh, okay. So it's a 10 of coins reverse for this person, but it's a 10 of coins upright for you. This real, I talked about this before. This is some real janky ass shit. Like, this person goes down, you go up. You go down, they go up. It's not... I'm gonna use a term that I learned from Sekhmet. Y'all know Sekhmet? If you don't pretend. She don't like it. But this is a shadow twin. This is shadow twin. If you know what I'm talking about, I don't need to say nothing else. If you don't, a shadow twin is not your twin flame. They are a type of false twin, but they're literally the twin flame of your shadow self. Okay? Does that make sense? So, because you have a shadow to integrate. Well, there's who your shadow would be with, and there's who, you would be with if you were integrated, and then there's who, you would be with if you were resisting your shadow and just trying to live this love and light thing. Those are 3 different types of relationships you would have. I'm talking to somebody who's integrated, and they were in some unknown spiritual war with a shadow twin, the twin flame of their shadow self. So this motherfucker fought dirty, because what they wanted was to trigger your shadow out. They wanted your shadow to come back out and play, because they thought they knew your shadow, but they really don't, because they don't know themselves. The divine had you. That's what the divine had you moving. I'm telling you, we started off with this 2 of blades. The divine had you moving in such a way that you were integrating. Child, this was spiritual warfare. This was a wizard's duel. This was a wizard's chess. This was a lot of games in one place. But they're spiritual. There's a physical impact, because there's a child out here. There's a little boy out here now. There's a physical impact to these, we call it reindeer games, but these spiritual games. But all this has happened in the spirit realm. I'm telling you, 9 of Rods. That's how I feel. 3 of Elixirs up there too. Yeah. And so see, okay, yeah. That's what I'm saying. You've got some type of something coming in for you, because remember we said you can't see yourself without a mirror. Someone's are going to come in and reflect you back to you, so that you can see what you've healed, so you can see how far you've come. That went straight down to the ground. Hold on. All right, it was the Page of Coins, the Page of Blades, and the Queen of Blades that fell. There's some gossip about this kid. Y'all, I don't know if I got into spider webs trying to get these cards wet, but now I feel like there's something on my eye. Alright, sorry. You're my mirror right now. Yeah, there's some gossip about this kid. No! Okay, well there is, but okay. You've received some type of download about this kid. I don't know why. Y'all, I think there was a spider web in my eyelash. Anyway. But there is gossip about this child, but not in the way you would think. Hold on a moment. Okay. I don't like when they come spray right over my house, especially when I'm reading. Like, fuck that. I'm gonna have to go, you guys. I feel like there's really something in my eye. Anyway, let me finish this reading really quick. And yeah, like when y'all should just messing up the skies like that. One moment. Yeah, when you look up in the sky and they're spraying your neighborhood, do something about that. Don't just let that shit stand, okay? Whatever powers you have, and if you, in this tribe, you got some type of powers, okay? Get rid of them. Tell them to go on with that mess. Ain't nobody doing that no more. We really aren't. We really, really aren't. It's just not even the thing. Page of coins. I am going to shuffle. Yeah, but see, you know. You've received some type of direct download about this child. And there is talk about this child, but it's something about it. Something is not what it appears to be. There's something heinous at the back of this. What I say, high priestess? I'm trying to tell you. But you're getting downloads about this. Wheel of Fortune. Shit, y'all. Y'all, I somebody lied about a baby. Somebody did. Somebody said a baby belonged to somebody that it didn't belong to. That's what this is. But that's why there's so many lies. Because both, look at all those little butterflies. Y'all, I'm about to have to light this blue lotus because this is wild. So both the mom and the dad of the baby are lying. That's the problem. That's why I'm like, well, what are we doing out here? Okay. I don't even have a lighter, y'all. I can't light my little blue lotus here. Anyway, the mom is lying and saying that dude over here is the dad. He not the dad. And yes, she doesn't know. But what she's doing is picking the person that she wants to be the dad because she feels like she can get the best child support case out of that man. Okay. This man that she's lying on, like it's your baby, it's not. That's who's connected to tribe in some way, because tribe has been picking up that there's a child in this person's energy, and this man's been lying about it. Okay. Now, but it's a double-edged sword. There's two blades is popping this whole reading because he's aware of the child. He doesn't know that it's not his either. And it just so happens that the child is not his. But whatever this situation is, it's messy as hell. So who knows how it's going to turn out. Let me get final messages and get out of here. It's hot. The Chariot. Okay. I mean, somebody got caught in their own trap. Damn, that's how, because I was trying to figure out, like, how, y'all, this is so crazy. Because I was trying to figure out, like, well, how are you supposed to get, how's tribe supposed to get your money and their money? But this is what it is. They was doing X magic. Him and her in this little group. Whatever you want to call it. Seduction, lust, y'all know. If you grown and you do magic, you already know what I'm talking about. That's what they was doing. So that's why the official line is neither he nor she knows whose baby it is. Okay, it was a group effort. But the challenge was the type of ritual they were doing was supposed to pull your sacral chakra energy to them through their practice. So every time they practice, you're supposed to be drained. And apparently they're doing this with the moon. You're supposed to be drained. Oh, that's a lot of details. Y'all, I guess this is for somebody. But they had, like, speaking of moon, they somehow acquired, so must be talking to a divine feminine, moon matter from you and used it to make this doll, this puppet. Child, these people was doing some serious ass work out here. Can y'all hear what I'm saying? They was doing some deep ass motherfucking work out here, okay? But that's how tables are turned. So there's a baby, and that's the first backfire. Because don't forget, they were not coupling to produce a child, they were coupling to produce an energy. What they got was a child. Now, if you know magic like this, you know when a baby come, that means your other thing ain't coming. You got a baby. And this where it get wild. So, old girl knew it, child. I don't know whose story this is. Y'all got to drop me a black heart in the comments below and let me know, please. But whoever this woman is, I'm just going to use polite words. We're going to use them loosely, though, okay? She knew a little bit of something. Because she knew when she found out she was pregnant, she knew that meant the ritual was not successful. So she started setting plans in motions. Then, okay, well, let me get some child support then. Now, if I'm not mistaken, what I'm picking up quite clearly is that her intention, and I've channeled this energy before. She was going to try to be pregnant long enough to get a child support case on someone and then lose the child. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. Okay? Baby boo. When I tell you it's all kinds of backfires and mishaps and fuck ups out here on this table, and none of them are yours, tribe. None of these are yours. This is why they say don't be trying to get people back, because when the divine do that get back, you can't get people back the way the divine gets. Somebody, this ain't, child, you could never have served somebody like these people getting served right here. Because let me tell you, what's happening is this old ex-lover over here, see, it was all just trying to steal from you. Okay? And so now he's putting together, he's not stealing from you. So he's trying to get away from this group. Because all that person has ever wanted was your energy. And they just came to this little group just to kind of, strengthen numbers. Okay? They're still not getting the result they want from you. So now they're going to try to leave this group behind and come figure out how to get back into your energy to get the result they want. Screw these hoes, literally and figuratively, all the ways, right? I just need to get back over here next to tribe. So that's why they're over here lying. No, I don't know what you're talking about. No. They're trying to do whatever so they can get back in your good energy. Meanwhile, back at the ranch on that dirty sofa. Yeah, it's a whole group trying to figure out who's the dad, blah, 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 this, that, the other. Anyway, somebody started a court case about it. And so paternity tests have been done. I gotta go, y'all. I can't, this energy is like, I feel like I'm in a freaking Jerry Springer show. Ace of Elixirs. The wild part, the divine is working this out. Okay, so the truth comes out. All the truth. No lie is gonna be left unrevealed out here. Okay, so this man's gonna find out that's not his kid. He's not gonna have to pay child support for a kid that's not his. Okay, this is what I mean. Everybody's gonna find out the truth. And the icing on the cake, as far as the divine is concerned, is this obsessed ex-lover who started this entire. I mean, this was a war. A war. They went and got troops, this side and the other side, to come after you. The elaborate rituals. I mean, this was war. They're actually going to have to sit there, no money, no friends, and watch you meet not just the love of your life, but watch you live the exact same destiny that you were always going to live. with that same power that you was always gonna have. And they're gonna have to sit there and get, they didn't do a damn thing. 3 of Blades, nothing they did mattered. Nothing, it was of no effect. And what they got is burned in every way possible. And now, I mean, they have nothing. We've had all the 5s come out. They have nothing. Final messages, because I think we got this one. I mean, what a mess. Somebody made a mess. And it's wild because they did it off of your energy behind your back, but you still getting everything anyway. It's like they should have just went and colored in a coloring book or something, you know, played in the street. Oh, here's the sun to finish it off. You know, we just don't expose all this shit now. That leaves this last line of cards: the Chariot, the Ace of Elixirs, the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, and the Sun. That's what I'm looking at. It's fucking done. Y'all, please don't be like whoever these people are. If you get upset, go play in traffic. I'm just saying. You know, don't start a spiritual war. Don't do that. Go get a haircut. They have those cool coloring book apps for your phone or your tablet now. You could journal. You could garden. I like gardening. You can work out. I love working out. There's so many other things you can do outside of attacking somebody. Okay, that's what I'm gonna recommend. Okay, tribe, I love you guys. If you haven't already, hit that like button. This is your reading. Hope it brought you clarity and confirmation. If it resonates, drop me a black card in the comments below and let me know. Hype up the video so it gets put into the algorithm and other people can find it. And turn on your post notifications so the next time I drop a read, it will show up in your feed. This reading is timeless, so whenever you find it, take what resonates, leave the rest behind for the next person. In between now and the next time I drop a reading, trust your path, your process, and your purpose. Peace.